Hello there, people of hyperspace. My name is Davontos, and it's time to get hyped, because this is Call of Duty Black Ops 3 multiplayer gameplay. You see here I'm using my epic boomstick shotgun, and I later switch out to the dingo, which I call Humphrey, because anything that deals with a dog in any video game, I always call Humphrey, because it's epic. I was recently playing Minecraft and I befriended a wolf and I named that wolf Humphrey. I play Call of Duty Ghosts and I cross out Riley's existence and I replace his name with Humphrey. If I ever decide to play Fallout 4 and I get that German Shepherd, I don't care what his name is going to be Humphrey. I have a dog in real life, and his name is Botan, so let's talk about this MG. I want to talk about MGs. MGs are always seen as these slow, campy kind of weapons, and to be honest, they're very effective for that purpose, but if you set it right, it can be very effective for many other things. I'm actually treating this MG as I do as an assault rifle, kind of keeping it close, medium, kind of longish range as a fast shooter so I can, give some submachine guns competition. But that's the cool thing about MGs. They're not as versatile as assault rifles, but depending on the fire rate and the handling, they can give some submachine guns some competition. Slap that laser sight on that, take out the quick, fast mags, fast reload, sleight of hand, whatever card you're playing. Just put something quick to reload, put something to increase your hip fire, ADS time, anything to make it quick, and you gotta compete with some good submachine guns, and that's what I love about MGs! I actually just finished prestiging the BMR, and it's a Prestige 2 now, Max Prestige 2. I'm working on Humphrey, and he's, I think, a Prestige 1 at the moment, and I'm actually digging MGs right now. MGs are very effective in this Call of Duty, and I don't see a lot of people using them except the Gorgon, which I call Goron from Legend of Zelda. But besides that MG, nobody really uses anything else. I mean, a couple of times you've run into people using the Dirge because it has that fast OP fire rate, but try to use some other ones, but not the Gorgon. That gun is too common. That gun is overrated. Try something different. Don't stop taking the Gorgon. Everybody takes the Gorgon. Be different. Don't be like that guy that does everything everybody else does. Be different. And I'm also tired of seeing the Gorgon in every single domination match I play. Everybody knows that MGs are very slow to reload unless you're playing Black Ops 1. But besides that, there's still a way to reload cancel. I was looking for the word. There's still a way to reload cancel in Black Ops 3. Not a lot of people know about this, but you can actually just melee. Just, keep an eye when the ammo gets back into the cartridge. Just quickly melee. Or you can actually just swap in and out between your primary and secondary, and it'll count as a reload cancel. You see quite a bit. I do this with Humphrey in this game mode from time to time, so keep that in mind. You're using the BMR, you're using the Gorgon, you're using Humphrey, you're using the Dirge. Just keep that in mind. You can still reload cancel with a lot of these big, massive MGs. It's kind of going back to World at War. If a lot of you guys played World at War, a lot of you guys would use to reload cancel, like your MP40s and your Type 100s. You used to reload cancel by meleeing, and you see, they put the gun away really quick, they swipe with that little dagger, and they take the gun back out. That was, a pro tip in World at War. Nowadays, it's, something anybody's doing. But, in this Call of Duty, it's kind of going back to World at War, because on the other ones, when you reload, and, you used to tap the sprint button really quick, you used to put the gun down, put it back up, and, you're ready to go. This one, the reload's a little bit slower, so you gotta melee. It's kind of going back to, Blacklight, if you guys ever played Blacklight, or you've seen my Blacklight gameplay. You would know that to reload cancel in Blacklight, you're better off meleeing, because, well, if you press the run button while you're reloading, you're just gonna carry on reloading, and you're gonna continue running off, and that doesn't work in this game, doesn't work in Blacklight. Speaking of which, I actually have my controls set like Blacklight. I've been playing Blacklight way too much, but there's a control set in this game that's called Bumper Jumper. I actually been using it lately. Now, a lot of you guys use the X button to jump if you're used to standard Call of Duty controls. Bumper Jumper actually replaces your tactical button and your jump button. They switch. So let's say if you're playing as me on default, and your tactical would be L1 and your jump would be X. They actually switch that around in Bumper Jumper. The Bumper Jumper controls have X to use your tactical and L1 to jump. I know it's going to seem a little weird to, maneuver like that at first, but the good thing is, when your controls are like that, you can actually jump and still turn ADS or hip fire while midair. Usually, you guys, if you have your controls as default with X to jump, you know, you would have to let go of the stick, you know, to move around, move your sights. You would have to let go of that stick, jump, you know, press the second jump, and then while you're airborne, you gotta go back to control stick to turn and shoot. With bumper jumper, you don't gotta do that. You can keep your fingers on the control sticks, use L1 to jump, and you can freely to turn or ADS at will. I would highly suggest you guys check out that bumper jumper. It's going to be a little weird at first because, you know, when you get in those hot situations that just suddenly happen, like Call of Duty tends to put you in, you're going to see yourself throwing a lot of tactical grenades instead of jumping. But when you get used to jumping being L1, you're going to be outmaneuvering a lot of other players, and it's going to get you a lot of kills. Anyway, that's the end of the gameplay here. Try using MGs. They're very versatile, and they're a lot more useful than a lot of you guys think. I know a lot of you guys think they're not that good, but trust me, they're really good. That's the end of the gameplay. If you liked it, punch that like button with a mighty force. You can follow me on Twitter at DavontosMan, and as always, I'll see all of you in my next video. Have a nice day! Yay!
Any dog that I ever find in any game will forever be called Humphrey!